When the Indian Prime Minister made a light-hearted quip about giving the Italian Prime Minister a piece of Melody candy, the internet went wild. Millions of people watched and shared the Melody meme overnight, merging their names with the classic Indian chocolate brand. But while most people were just retweeting the joke, a wave of retail investors saw a sudden financial opportunity and rushed to their brokerage apps. They searched for the candy's parent company, hit buy, and triggered a massive 5% vertical spike in the stock's price within a single trading day. It perfectly illustrates how an internet trend can instantly warp financial behavior, pushing a tidal wave of capital into motion before anyone stops to ask a single question. The logic seemed flawless. The candy is made by Parle, so buying shares in Parle Industries is the obvious play. Except, the company they were actively pumping money into doesn't actually manufacture Melody, or any candy for that matter. Thousands of day traders threw their money at a stock ticker simply because the name matched the trending hashtag, completely failing to check what asset they were actually buying. Relying on the superficial similarities of a news cycle is the easiest way to walk straight into a retail investing trap. The authentic manufacturer behind Melody, and nearly every other iconic Indian snack you can think of, is an entity called Parle Products Private Limited. This is a century-old legacy brand. It was established in 1929, decades before India even gained its independence. Over those 100 years, they built an immense consumer portfolio, pumping out household staples from Parle-G and Monaco to Mango Bite and Poppins. Yet despite having one of the largest consumer footprints in the country, the founders structured it strictly as a private limited company. That means it is entirely unlisted. You will never find Parle products trading on any public stock exchange, and retail investors absolutely cannot buy its shares. Extreme brand dominance on grocery store shelves does not automatically equal availability on the trading floor. So what exactly is Parle Industries, the stock that everyone accidentally bought? It is a completely unrelated business with zero connection to the food industry. Its actual revenue comes from real estate, infrastructure development, and waste recycling. Decades ago, this company actually started as a subsidiary nested beneath a broader corporate umbrella known as Parle Bistlery Limited. Over time, the subsidiary formally demerged and was spun off as a separate listed entity, keeping the Parle namesake, despite having nothing to do with the consumer product line. Complex corporate histories often leave behind these confusing naming artifacts, creating the perfect trap for an uninformed investor. It exposes a strange paradox. We can spend our entire lives consuming a product, surrounded by its advertisements on every street corner, while remaining completely blind to how the business actually operates. Take the Melody candy itself. It launched in 1983 and has dominated the chocolate market for over 4 decades. Or consider their flagship biscuit, Parle-G. For generations, the public widely assumed the G stood for genius. In reality, it stands for something much simpler: glucose. We substitute our emotional familiarity with a childhood brand for actual financial knowledge, and that false sense of security leads to terrible trading decisions. This entire event was driven by the fear of missing out, operating at a massive scale. The sheer speed of an algorithmic social media trend convinces day traders that they have to act immediately, pushing them to skip mandatory due diligence entirely. But the absolute minimum requirement before executing any trade is taking 2 minutes to open a prospectus and verify how the company actually generates its revenue. True financial literacy means stripping away the familiar brand names, tuning out the viral noise, and ruthlessly investigating the underlying asset you are actually buying.
Like the video,
Share it with your friends.
and subscribe to Equicom Insights today.